All right, so we're going to go ahead and call Senate Committee on Revenue to order. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Shoot. Senator Buck, Senator Donate, Senator Severs-Gansert, Senator Spearman, Chair Neal.
Okay, so we have 3 items on work session today, and I will turn this over to Mr. Tower.
Thank you, Chair Neal. Christian Tower, Fiscal Analysis Division for the record. The work session document should be uploaded in Alice and available to the committee members and the general public. First bill that will be work session today is Assembly Bill 41, which establishes the Nevada Innovation Account. The bill is sponsored by the Assembly Committee on Revenue on behalf of the Office of Economic Development in the Office of the Governor, and was heard in this committee yesterday, May 29th. Assembly Bill 41, in its first reprint, creates the Nevada Innovation Account in the State General Fund. It requires the Executive Director of the Governor's Office of Economic Development to establish certain programs to be funded from the account, to enter into a contract with a nonprofit corporation for economic development to operate such programs, and to establish procedures for applying to an allocation of money from the account. This bill also requires applications for an allocation from the account to be made to the nonprofit corporation and authorizes the nonprofit corporation to approve such applications. Finally, this bill sets forth various duties of the Executive Director regarding the programs established pursuant to this act. There's an amendment that was submitted by Senator Donate in the Office of Economic Development. This proposed amendment would add the following reporting requirement to Section 6, subsection 6 of the bill. Demographics of the grant awardees and the leadership team of such recipient, including but not limited to race, ethnicity, religion, sex, sexual orientation, disability status, gender identity or expression, age, education and attainment, nationality, economic status, and other diverse backgrounds. Thank you, Chair.
Members, is there any discussion? Senator Gansert.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I think this is a good bill. I think we need to be able to allow the Governor's Office of Economic Development to have more tools and to have the nonprofit organization that they want to be able to partner with the private sector and also the university system. Thank you.
Thank you for that. All right, so I will accept a motion to amend and do pass. First from Senator Gansert, second from Senator Donate. Any discussion on the motion? Seeing no discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, so the motion passes unanimously with the members present. We will move to the floor statement I will give to Senator Gansert. So we'll move to AB 62.
Thank you, Chair Neal. Christian Tower, Fiscal Analysis Division for the record. Next bill to be work session is Assembly Bill 62, which revises provisions governing property tax exemptions for low-income housing. The bill is sponsored by the Assembly Committee on Revenue on behalf of the Advisory Committee on Housing and was heard in this committee yesterday on May 29th. Assembly Bill 62 makes the following changes to the existing exemptions from real and personal property taxes for certain low-income or very low-income housing and related to facilities. The exemption is expanded to include projects financed by additional federal programs specified in the bill or from the state's account for affordable housing. The exemption is clarified to only apply in years where the project qualifies as a low-income or very low-income housing project or related facility, and the exemption only applies to the portion of the housing project that was federally financed in the case of a low housing income project or related facility, or which is occupied by or used exclusively for very low-income elderly persons or very low-income persons with disabilities in the case of a very low-income housing project or related facility. There was an amendment submitted by the City of Las Vegas. And Chair, would you like me to go through the amendment, or would you call for a motion right now? Thank you.
Yeah, there's no reason to go through the amendment. Is there any discussion on the work session document? So I will accept a do pass motion on AB 62. I'm not accepting the amendment that was presented in committee yesterday by the City of Las Vegas. Okay. First from Senator Gansert, second from Senator Duniate. Any questions on the motion or any discussion on the motion? Seeing no discussion, all in favor of do pass on AB 62? All right, so AB 62 passes unanimously with the members present. I'll give the floor statement to myself. Okay, Mr. Tower.
Thank you, Chair Neal. Christian Tower, Fiscal Analysis Division for the record. Next to be work session is Assembly Bill 448, which revises provisions governing the real property transfer tax. Okay. The bill is sponsored by the Assembly Committee on Revenue on behalf of the Speaker. No, sorry. The bill is sponsored by the Speaker of the Assembly, Assemblyman Jäger, and was heard in this committee yesterday on May 29th. Assembly Bill 448 removes the exemption from real property transfer tax applicable to certain transfers of real property between business entities if a transfer of real property is made to a business entity formed for the purpose of evading the tax on transfers of real property. And there are no amendments that were proposed to this bill.
Members, any discussion? Okay. All right, so I will take a motion to do pass AB 448. First from Senator Gansert. Oh, huh? What? Okay. Okay. Second from Senator Duniate. Any discussion on the motion? Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Seeing no opposition, AB 448 passes with the members present. And I will assign the floor statement to Senator Buck. And with that, that concludes our business. So we will open up for public comment. Is there anyone here for public comment? Is there anyone on the phone lines? BPS?
Thank you, Chair. The public line is open and working. However, there are no callers at this time.
Okay, thank you for that. So the Senate Committee on Revenue is adjourned.